I kept the keys on a silver chain. They ring like ghosts every time it rains. The hallway knows what I can't say. Your laughter faded, but it learned to stay. Paint on the wall has a tired glow, framed by the places we used to know. I touch the chair you called your own, and hear a crowd in a room alone.
Every echo wears your name, every breath returns the same.
Empty rooms keep holding you, every corner knows the truth. I walk in circles, lose my ground, trip on memories left around. If I could change the locks tonight, I'd still let in your quiet light.
The kettle hums at a quarter past, steam curls up like a photograph. Windows frost with a whispered plea. I trace the heart where your hand should be.
Floorboards ache with a patience old, keeping the stories they were told. I close my eyes, but I'm not blind.
I see you moving between the lines.
Every echo is your name, even daylight sounds the same. Empty rooms keep holding you, every corner knows the truth. I move the frames and change the view, but every picture points to you. If I could turn these walls to sky, I'd still hear you passing by. Oh, midnight ticks like a borrowed watch, soft as a secret you forgot. I fold the sheets, I smooth the bed. Your side remembers what you said. Moonlight spills on the wooden floor, silver footprints to the door. I follow them until they fade and meet the silence that we made. If I speak, will the plaster crack? Will the night pour all its shadows back? If I sing, will the ceiling hear? Will it lower down and keep you near? If I run, will the hinges cry? If I stay, will the hours fly? If I pray, will the morning bloom, or bloom another empty room? Empty rooms keep holding you, every corner knows the truth. I light a candle, name the flame, it shakes, it answers to your name.
These rooms are full of you.
We lay back on a motel roof, hometown far and hard salute. You named 3 constellations wrong. I love the way you made them strong. We let the silence read the sky, counted blessings, learned to try. Every wish felt close enough, every breath was brave and rough. Sky above us, wide and wide, made us small but made us right. The weight of stars is heavy and kind, pressing the noise right out of my mind. Hold me under that glittering let the wind decide our luck. You told stories from your past, I confessed I run too fast. Somehow all those distant fires lit a map of our desire. Sky around us, patient light makes the wrong things feel more right. The weight of stars is heavy and kind, distant mentors drown my mind. Morning tried to draw a line, pulled the knife from both our eyes. Still the afterglow remained, quiet gold that had our names. If we drift to different towns, if our letters slow us down, I look up and know the charged sky can't lose a faithful heart. If I'm lost and can't be found, lay me gently on the ground. Tell Orion, guard this soul. Tell the moon to keep it whole. If you're scared and I'm not near, breathe, the galaxy's right here. Every light above the car shares a burden, weight of stars. The weight of stars. The weight of stars is heavy and kind. I'm just in the let it burn right out if we forget where endings are. Let the sky undo the scar. Head on shoulder, eyes on night. We grew lighter in that We almost said it on the stairs, a truth that hovered in the air. Your eyes were louder than the room, my heart was louder than the moon. We almost told it at the light, but let the traffic pass us by. We almost spoke beside the gate, but chose a softer kind of fate. Not a word, but all was told. Quiet turned our doubts to gold. Golden silence, warm and wide. What we didn't say survived, held between the breath and bone. It became our secret home. If I never hear the lie, I still wear your ashes mine. Dinner plates and clicking knives, radio softly narrates lies. We shared a grin no one could read, a language only we could speak. Almost asked you to be brave, you almost said the very same. We let the candle do the rest, and learned to listen with our chest. Not a word, but all was known. Stillness built a golden throne. Golden silence, warm and wide. What we didn't say survived, held between the breath and bone. It became our secret home. If I never hear the line, I still wear your ashes mine. Ooh, yeah. Years may scatter us like rain, new addresses, newer names. But when the world gets loud and thin, I hear that hush we kept within. I close my eyes, I feel it bloom. A summer hidden in a room. It's everything we couldn't say. It's why I made it through the day. Tell me nothing, I will hear it. Write me blank books, I'll always read it. Hold the quiet and make it last. All our thunder in the past. Golden silence, warm and wide. If our voices fade to light, let the hush outshine the night. We were louder in the space where no word could take its place. Golden, golden, staying true. Golden silence, speaking me and you. We built this house on fractured ground. Tried not to listen to the cracking sound. Glued the pieces back with shaky hands, ignoring all the shifting sands. We walk on eggshells, hold our breath, scared of a sudden quiet death, of the fragile thing we fought to save from the wreckage that the old storm gave. 'Cause we're made of porcelain, you and I. One wrong word and the whole thing dies. One clumsy move, a careless touch. Is it brave to love this much? We're beautiful and terrified, with all the jagged cracks we hide. We're a work of art that's one breath from the floor. This love is porcelain, can we ask for more? I see the hairline fractures in your smile when you tell me everything's worthwhile. You see the worry deep inside my eyes, behind the fortress of my little lies. We say I love you and it sounds like a prayer, a desperate plea hanging in the air, hoping the glue from yesterday will hold a story that's afraid of getting old. 'Cause we're made of porcelain, you and I. One wrong word and the whole thing dies. One clumsy case. Is it brave to love this much? We're beautiful and terrified, with all the jagged cracks we hide. We're a work of art that's one breath from the floor. This love is porcelain, can we ask for more? They say the breaks can make you strong, but what if the repair was all wrong? What if we're just fooling ourselves? Two broken vases on a dusty shelf, but your hand finds mine in the dark of night, and for a moment we feel almost right, as if we're not made of porcelain. Just for the night we're not porcelain. We're golden, we're golden. We're golden. On the cliff where ghosts take flight, we scratched a vow against the night. Chisel made of borrowed steel, two small names in one big field. Salt was clinging to your hair, promises were everywhere. We laughed at time, we mocked the tide, said let forever pick a side. Granite listens, granite keeps, water talks when daylight sleeps. Carved in stone, our letters stay. Weathered, but they won't give away. Storms can shout and waves can moan, but love looks better carved in stone. Seasons filed the edges down, left a softer kind of crown. Tourists point and children climb, never knowing it was mine. I run my fingers through the grooves, feel the vow that never moves. Even when we broke into, rock remembers them something cutting good. They will read it, maybe smile, not aware it spanned a mile, not aware the hands that bled. Learn to hold the life ahead. If the rock begins to fade, let the tide renew the blade. If my voice is paper thin, let the granite speak again. Carved in stone, our letters stay. Even if the world moves on, this is where the vow belongs. Take my hand, the cliff is home. We're still written, carved in stone. Salt and thunder, line by line, I'm still here. Ooh, the rock is mine. Found a watch that wouldn't tick. Time got tired, time got sick. Hands were stuck at 1/2 break, right where we forgot to say. Calendar, we're missing squares. Days fell through the kitchen chairs. I kept minutes in a jar, till they learned how weak they are. If a second breaks in two, will it crawl back into you? Shattered clocks across the floor. Time won't work like it did before. Still I count what can't be kept. Measure dreams I never slept. If I fix the gears and springs, will I hear your footsteps ring? Ooh, ooh. Alarm bells try to play it straight, but morning's always showing late. I rewind all the smaller scenes, talk to faces on the screens. Friends say go, but I say when. Then I answer not just yet. Learning how to let it be is not my gift or specialty. If a second breaks in two, teach me what a minute knew. Teach me what a minute knew. Shattered clocks across the floor. Time won't work like it did before. Still I count what can't be kept. Measure dreams I never slept. If I fix the gears and springs, will I hear your footsteps ring? I'll buy flowers for the past, lay them where our shadows cast. Leave the batteries out tonight. Let the stars keep time just right. And when my hour finally bends, I'll forgive beginnings, bless the ends. Time will stumble, time will heal. Either way I know it's real. Take trust, talk, try, take true, talk through all the words I learned from you. Ooh, take, give, talk, grace, tick, stay, talk, face, meeting time in open space. Shattered clocks across the floor. I'm not waiting to be saved, just to learn the love we gave. If tomorrow keeps its word, let it say the things we heard. Hands are rest hard on time. I am yours beyond the chime. I've been driving down this endless lane, windows down but it feels the same. Every mile is a memory, every song just brings you back to me. Streetlights fade into the night, but nothing here can make it right. The road is wide, the sky is cold. I'm chasing love I couldn't hold. Every sign just points me back to the life we used to have. On the long road home, I hear your name. Every echo sounds the same. I keep on reaching through the dark, but all I touch is an empty heart. On the long road home, I lose my way. Every night and every day I call your voice, but you don't show. I'm just a shadow you used to know. The gasoline burns, the silence hums. The dashboard clock says what I've become. A traveler lost without a guide, carrying ghosts I cannot hide. I see your face in the rearview glass, a fleeting smile from the past. But when I blink it disappears, leaving me with all these years. Every lane just pulls me near to the sound I long to hear. On the long road home, I hear your name. Every echo sounds the same. I keep on reaching through the dark, but all I touch is an empty heart. On the long road home, I lose my way. Every night and every day I call your voice, but you don't show. I'm just a shadow you used to know. If I could turn the wheel around, I'd drive to where you still have found. But time keeps pulling me ahead toward a place where love is dead. And though the night is heavy still, the road won't bend, it never will. It only takes me far from you, but every mile feels brand new. The morning breaks, the highway glows, the sun comes up, the silence grows. I roll the window, breathe the air, but I still find you everywhere. I stop the car, the engine fades, the memory's sharp, it never strays. The road is long, but I still roam, forever searching for my home. Every dawn just feels the same, another mile without your name. On the long road home, I hear your name. Every echo sounds the same. I keep on reaching through the dark, but all I touch is an empty heart. On the long road home, I lose my way. Every night and every day I call your voice, but you don't show. I'm just a shadow you used to know. On the long road home, I still believe there's more to love than what we leave. Even if the years divide, the road still keeps you by my side. Alone, road home, I'll always stay, driving till I find my way. And though you're gone, I'm not alone. I'll keep searching the long road home. The river runs like sheets of glass. It shows the future, it shows the past. I see your face in the moving stream, a fleeting truth, a broken dream. The water bends, the current flows, it carries secrets no one knows. I dip my hand, but I can't keep the love that drips beneath so deep. Every ripple speaks of glass rivers, they shine so clear, holding all the things I fear. Even if the tide runs dry, your reflection fills my eyes. chase the current, I chase the sound, but still I can't turn love around. The glass is strong, it will not break. The river holds what's mine to take. Every ripple speaks of you. Every current pulls me through. Glass rivers, they shine so clear, holding all the things I feel. Even if the tide runs dry, your reflection fills my eyes. If I could swim against the stream, I'd bring you back into my dream. Glass rivers, they shine so clear, holding all the things I fear. Even as the waters fade, your reflection will not change. Whoa. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. January's breathing on the glass, writing secrets only winter asks. Streetlights float like quiet moons, holding back the thought too soon. Your woolen scarf still hugs the chair, smells like pine in midnight air. I rub a circle with my sleeve, hope a vision will appear to me. Cold outside but colder in, where a goodbye learned to begin. Frozen windows crystallize, mirror back our winter time. I press my palm and wait for signs, but all I meet are borrowed skies. If eyes can keep what he lets go, then let these pains remember you. Tea goes tepid in my hands, clock goes brittle in its stand. Neighbors drag their boots through snow, every footstep sounds like no. The night adjusts its heavy coat, hides your name in drifting notes. I write it once, I write it twice, it melts and travels into eyes. Cold outside but colder in, every silence wears your skin. Frozen windows crystallize, mirror back our winter time. I breathe a storm and trace your eyes. They blur, they break, they crystallize. If eyes can keep what he lets go, then let these pains remember you. Morning scrapes the sky with blue, sunlight tries to break on through. Diamonds crack along the frame, fragile seams that spell your name. I pull the latch and let it sing, a tiny shiver, tiny spring. But I don't open up just yet, some love I'm not ready to forget. Hold the frost a little longer, make my thin heart slightly stronger. Let the weather run behind, I need time to change my mind. If the thaw must come today, teach these walls a softer way, to let you leave without a brew, to keep the shape loose in you. Frozen windows crystalline, carry home our winter time. If I thaw and come undone, promise me the snow will world of silence wrapped within. The city fades, the stars awake, but all I feel is the love we made. I walk the streets in quiet tones, each corner hums with undertones. Your shadow drips in the evening air. I reach for you, but you're not there. Every step is soft but deep. Every promise I still keep. Velvet nights, they hold me near, wrapped in the touch of what was here. Soft and fleeting, dark yet bright, I still belong to velvet nights. The vineyards, the neon glows, the world is slow, but in my mind I see you go. The pavement shines beneath the rain, the velvet nights still spell your name. I close my eyes, the silence grows, your memory stitched into my clothes. The air is warm, the sky is tight, I'm caught inside these velvet nights. Every step is soft and deep, every promise I still keep. Velvet nights, they hold me near, wrapped in the touch of what was here. Oh, the nights could last forever. I'd stay with you, I'd leave you never. Velvet nights, they hold me near, wrapped in the love that lingers here. Even as the day arrives, I'll keep living velvet nights. Velvet We carved our names in the wooden bark, a secret kept when the night grew dark. The forest hummed, the world stood still. Our love was strong, it always will. The years have passed, the trees have grown. The path we knew is overgrown. I walk alone where the silence lies, still searching for us beneath the pine. Every leaf that falls to ground whispers a love we never found. Beneath the pines I hear your song, the wind still says where I belong. Every root and every vine leads me back beneath the pine. Yeah. The moss has covered what we wrote. The air is heavy, it cuts my throat. But when the branches start to sway, I hear your laughter far away. The seasons change, but the forest stays. It holds the truth of our golden days. Even now, the silence shines, I still find you beneath the pines. Every leaf that falls to ground whispers a love we never found. Beneath the pines I hear your song, the wind still says where I belong. Every root and every vine leads me back beneath the pines. If I could carve our names again, I'd let the forest never end. Beneath the pines I hear your song, the wind still says where I belong. night long. Though the years may fall like rain beneath the pines, you still remain. You still remain. I lit a flame and let it go. It floated high and moved so slow. The lantern rose into the night, carrying dreams beyond my sight. I closed my eyes and made a vow to find a way back to you somehow. The city slept, the stars were kind, but I still couldn't leave you behind. Every lantern, every glow carries love I can't let go. Lanterns in the sky, they guide me through. Every light is a piece of you, drifting higher, fading far, but you're still written in every star. The winds grew strong, the night was deep, but still my heart refused to sleep. I whispered truths I never told and watched the lanterns turn to gold. The crowd was gone, the streets were bare, but in the sky you lingered there. A fleeting spark, a fleeting flame, but even sparks can't spell a name. Every lantern, every glow carries love I can't let go. The night grew quiet, the fire grew thin, but the light still burned beneath my skin. Even as the lanterns fade, the memories one I'll never trade. Oh, lanterns in the sky, peace of you. Though the morning steals the night, lanterns keep your spirit bright. We learned the seasons by their bend, roots like fingers, sky like friend. Your laughter rippled with the leaves, summer secrets in our sleeves. We carved initials, bark turned gold. Time said nothing, time was bold. Crickets tuned the twilight blue. Every song was made of you. Then the branches hide me well. Let me keep what I can't tell. Under the willow tree, I keep our days braided with the breeze. If anyone asks where our love might be, I'll point to the shade under that willow tree. Autumn brushed the river's face, color fell in slow embrace. We promised big with careful hands, plans like maps without the lands. Winter came with quiet shoes. Snow decided what to lose. Spring returned to sweep the floor. You were something spring ignored. Bend the branches, let me through. Make a doorway shaped like you. Under the willow tree, I keep our days braided with the breeze. If anyone asks where our love might be, I'll point to the shade under the willow tree. Now I sit with open palms, borrow light in second songs. Birds rehearse a brand new line, teaching me to change my mind. Still the river keeps your sound, still the roots so faithful ground. If I stand and face the sun, your silhouette is never done. If the willow learns my name, will it sing you just the same? If the water hides my tears, will it give them back in years? If I leave and never return, will the branches ever yearn? If I stay and never move, will it count as loving you? Under the willow tree, I keep our days, tie my hopes to patient leaves. Let the wind undo my sleeves. If I'm asked where home could be, I'll answer under the willow tree. Shadow stitching afternoon. See you there very soon. Streetlights bleeding through the pouring rain. Another Friday night, whispering your name. Got his old shoebox full of ghosts of us, faded Polaroids, collecting dust. Remember that pier back in late July? You were laughing with the ocean in your eyes. Swore forever was a place we'd find. Never thought we'd leave the promise behind. You know we were fire, we were a hurricane, dancing in the chaos, screaming out our names. Burned so bright, we were bound to fade away. Now all I got is yesterday, and oh, this city's just a hollow frame. Every corner holds a memory I can't escape. Yeah, we were perfect, a beautiful mistake. Now my heart just learns a new way to break. I drive past your street, it's a detour now. Habit I can't break, I don't know how. Saw your sister at the grocery store. She asked me how I'm doing, I wasn't sure before. She said, you moved on, found somebody new. Oh, behold you like I wanted to. I just smiled and said, that's good to hear, and walked away before she saw the tears. Cause oh, we were fire, we were a hurricane, dancing in the chaos, screaming out our names. Burned so bright, we were bound to fade away. Now all I've got is yesterday, and oh, this city's just a hollow frame. Every corner holds a memory I can't escape. Yeah, we were perfect, a beautiful mistake. Now my heart just learns a new way to break. Maybe in another life, on a different road, we wouldn't be a story that I'm always told. You wouldn't be the silence on my radio. The hardest part of learning is just letting go. I trace your face in a photograph, and for a second I can almost hear you laugh. A bittersweet mirage that never lasts, just a ghost from a shattered past. Streetlights bleeding through the pouring rain. Guess some things that never really change. Still got this shoebox and the ache remains. Yeah, the ache remains in these faded Polaroids and the pouring rain. Taxi lights like shooting stars, music leaking out of bars, umbrellas blooming navy rose, street writes poems with its clothes. I walk slow to hear it all, notes that rise and footsteps fall. Your reflection rides the glass, looking back as strangers pass. City breathing through the storm, keeps our broken edges warm. Rain on the boulevard, calling me back, painting our history on shimmering black. Crosswalk confessions in red and in white. I follow your echo through drenched neon nights. Rain on the boulevard, say I'm okay, but don't take your rhythm away. Window seats with foggy hearts, hands on mugs and brand new stars. I pretend to read the news, really I'm just reading you. Sidewalks steam like dancing veils, trams like silver fairy tales. Every dripping city time finds a meter of your rhyme. City beating brave and bright, hides our secrets in the light. Rain on the boulevard, calling me back, painting our history on shimmering black. Crosswalk confessions in red and in white. I follow your echo through drenched neon night. Storm will loosen traffic clear, morning find it's over near. But I remember how it felt, all our edges softly melt. Even if I walk alone, rain will tune my aching bones. When the wipers rest at last, I'll still hear the thunder laugh. Let the gutters sing in thirds, let my footsteps glue the words. If the sky can learn to cry, so can I, and still get by. Rain on the boulevard, keep me in time. Stain my sleeves with city light, hold me through another night. If I lose the road I caught, find me in the rain. Boulevard, soft applause of passing cars, streetlight crowns and little stars. Lines of rope and painted hull, rust that makes the colors dull. Fishes yelling, glows reply, morning stitches up the sky.
I taste the wind, it that tastes like brine reminds me of your steady spine. We counted buoys, named the rain, laughed at every squeaking chain.
Water whispers, docks confess,
Every tide reveals the rest.
echoes of the harbor call my name, ringing through the rails and
Window frame,
even when the boat's on,
who can go?
I hear you in the wake they tow. Echoes of the harbor clear and long.
They keep me anchored when I'm wrong.
Cafe mugs and flannel sleep, maps with coffee staining seas.
We dreamed of islands off the chart, a compass drawn across my heart.
But duty pulled you from the pier,
Turned your promise into gear.
engines coughed and lanterns shook. I waved until I couldn't look. Water whispers, docks explain,
Leaving always sounds the same.
echoes of the harbor, echoes of the harbor. Years can turn a voice to phone, send a signal slowly home. Still I walk the splintered planks, reading names and giving thanks. I'm not waiting like before, I'm just part of this so sure. Every bell and buoy line keeps your heartbeat close to mine.
If the current brings you near, I'll be louder than my fear. If the weather keeps you out, I'll be calm and choose to devour.
Echoes of the harbor,
Echoes of the harbor, call mine. Tell the waves I'm doing fine. Tell the stars to take their time. If I ever slip the rope, let the harbor hold my hope.
low tide, high tide, still your tone.
On the shoreline, you're the home.
I wake to find your side still cold. The sheets remember what they hold. The room is filled with quiet air. Your shadow lingers everywhere. I pour the coffee, it turns to stone. The morning feels like I'm alone. The clock keeps moving, I stay still, chained to the love I always will. I walk the hallway, I hear your sound, in every creak, in every pound. The echoes call, they never fade. A quiet song the silence made. In every breath it circles back to the things my heart still lacks. Where the silence lives, I find your name. Every wall still speaks the same. I keep on calling but no reply. Just empty rooms and endless sky. Where the silence lives, I lose my way. Every night and every day I hold my voice, I hold my tears. Silence grows with all these years. I drive the streets we used to roam. The city lights don't lead me home. Each corner whispers where you've been. Each traffic light pulls me within. I pass the cafe where you would smile. I stop and sit, I stay a while. But every table feels like glass, reflecting moments silence that won't last. I see your face in window glow. The silence tells me what I know, that even love can turn to dust. But silence never loses trust. Every step it falls apart, still it beats inside my heart. Where the silence lives, I find your name. Every wall still speaks the same. I keep on calling but no reply, just empty rooms and endless sky. Where the silence lives, I lose my way. Every night and every day I hold my voice, I hold my tears. Silence grows with all these years. If silence could break, would you return? The fire still burns. If silence could bend, would you be near? But silence stays, it holds me down. It builds its walls, it fills the sound. And though I fight, it won't let go. Silence is the life I know. The night is heavy, the stars look dim, but still I hear the sound of him. Your laughter falls in subtle streams, a quiet ghost within my dreams. I light a candle, it flickers low. The shadows dance, they start to grow. But in the dark I see it clear. Silence is what keeps you near. Every sound dissolves away, but silence is the one that stays. Where the silence lives, I find your name. Every wall still speaks the same. I keep on calling but no reply, just empty rooms and endless sky. Where the silence lives, I lose my way. Every night and every day I hold my voice, I hold my tears. Silence grows with all these years. Where the silence lives, I hear your tone. Every whisper makes me known. Even if the years divide, silence keeps you by my side. Where the silence lives, I still belong. A quiet place, a quiet song. Even when my voice is gone, the silence carries on.
Neon hums above the tracks, ticket kiosk counting back, coffee cooling in my hands, announcements blur like distant bands. Your coat was red, your voice was low. You said I should, I said I know. Door slid shut with a careful sigh and left me with a longer night.
Still an echo, breath and steam. I keep waking from the same old dream.
Platform after midnight, holding on to vapor, reading all our stories like a crumpled paper. Headlights in the tunnel, fading into gray. I stand where we ended, hearing you say stay. Platform after midnight, I rehearse your name till morning pulls the shadows off the rails again.
Benches keep a little heat, boots of strangers brush my feet. Timetables like constellations, shifting routes and explanations. I map the seconds, mark the floor, count the towels to our last shore. If time is mercy, let it slow. If time is honest, let me know. Still an echo, breath and steam, a quiet war beneath the beam. Platform after midnight, holding on to vapor. Platform after midnight, platform after midnight, holding on to vapor. Platform after midnight.
First bird calls above the line, sky unwraps its paler shine. I buy a ticket to nowhere new, just to practice letting you through. And when doors slide open, no one speaks. Only wheels and turning weeks. I let them pass, I stay and learn how empty places never burn.
If a train could carry back a vow, I'd board it, whisper, teach me how. If a platform could forgive, I'd lay my suitcase down and live. But the rails hum one reply: love is leaving, that its cry. And the wind across the ties dries the edges of my eyes. Platform after midnight,
Hold me till the headlines fade,
till the daylight breaks the shade.
if you ever ride this way, find my footprints where you stay.
One last echo, one last night,
I am learning how to say goodnight. The waves were high, the storm was wild, but in the distance a gentle light, it guided ships through nights unknown. But now it stands a ghost alone. I walked the cliffs, I felt the spray, the lighthouse kept the dark at bay. But when you left, the beam grew dim, a hollow tower remembering him. Every signal fades away, I still hear it call my name. The last lighthouse, it stands for you. A steady flame I once held true. Even when the storms roll by, that light will never die. The keeper's gone, the stairs are cold, but in the storm our story's told. The walls still hum with every vow, the sea remembers even now. The lantern burns but we can thin, still holding where we both had been. And though the coast is bare tonight, the last lighthouse still holds your light. Every signal fades away, but I still hear it call my name. The last lighthouse, it stands for you. A steady flame I once held true. Even when the storms roll by, that light will never die. If the ocean takes me to, I'll sail back home and shine with you. The last lighthouse stands for you. It stands, a steady flame I once held true. Held true. Even as the years go by, moonlight will always One last look at the welcome sign. Come back soon, yeah, another lie. The water tower is watching me go, like it knows something I don't know. Every crack in this pavement has a name. Every empty storefront shares the blame for a restless heart that had to run, chasing a promise of a different sun. And I'm leaving you in my rearview mirror town, putting miles between
your memory's a ghost on the passenger side, a stubborn phantom with nowhere to hide. I can hit the highway, I can change the state, but I can't outrun this hand of fate. You're burning to the map of this heart of mine, just a shrinking shadow, a disappearing sign. The radio's playing a forgetful song, but the rhythm feels empty, the words feel wrong. Cause they're not about us on that county fair night, when you swore my eyes out on the midway lights, past the old diner where we waste our time on a single coffee and our last time. I almost turned around, I almost gave in, but there's no use finishing what can't begin. Cause I'm leaving you in my rearview mirror town, putting miles between us till the sun goes down. But your memory's a ghost on the passenger side, a stubborn phantom with nowhere to hide. I can hit the highway, I can change the state, but I can't outrun this hand of fate. You're burning to the map of this heart of mine, just a shrinking shadow, a disappearing sign. Tears my world apart, just a quiet corner of a faded heart. Yeah, a quiet corner of a faded heart. From a rearview mirror town, fading now, now, fading now.
Barefoot on the asphalt, still warm from the sun. Summer's last rebellion, we knew it was done. The cicadas were humming a bittersweet tune underneath the fading late August moon. You were tasting of cheap wine and peppermint gum, so perfectly careless, so beautifully numb. We knew what was coming with the first autumn chill, a promise the real world would ask us to fill. But we were caught up in that golden hour haze, living out our youth in those sun-drenched final days. We were infinite, a Polaroid come to life, cutting through the future with a plastic knife. It wasn't meant to last, we knew it all along, just a perfect chorus to a temporary song. But oh, I live it over every mistake we made, just to feel that moment before the colors fade. Remember tracing maps on the hood of your car of all the places we would go, all the shining stars we never actually visit, we never really see. They were just an excuse for you to be close to me. Every laugh was borrowed, every second was a theft from the responsible people we hadn't become. Yet we were reckless and sacred, a beautiful mess, saying forever when we really meant I guess. Cause we were caught up in that golden hour haze, living out our youth in those sun-drenched final days. We were infinite, a Polaroid come to life, cutting through the future with a plastic knife. It wasn't meant to last, we knew it all along, just a perfect chorus to a temporary song. But oh, I live it over every mistake we made, just to feel that moment before the colors fade. Ooh. Now the light is different, it's colder and it's clear,
And that golden feeling's been gone for a year. But sometimes when the sunset hits the window just right, I'm back in that moment, just for a flicker of light. In that golden hour haze, yeah, the golden hour haze, fading out. Fading slow in the afterglow. Scrolling past a face I used to know, just a stranger in the digital glow. We're a dead link, a 404 error, a deleted history, a forgotten era. But tonight my playlist shuffled on a whim, played that one song from the night on a limb, when we danced under a paper moon. Didn't know our sun would set so soon. And now you're just an echo in the static, a ghost in the machine is automatic. My heart skips a beat, a familiar glitch, an old connection that I can't quite switch. Off and on, the signal comes and goes, a phantom feeling only my memory knows. You're the bittersweet hum in the background noise, just an echo in the static of forgotten choice. I changed my number, archived every chat, thought if I erased it that would just be that. But I see you in the ads that follow me, for that coffee shop we loved on 3rd and Lee. It's a targeted attack, a digital ghost, reminding me of what I miss the most. The algorithm thinks it knows my soul, it keeps playing your part, your starring role. Cause you're just an echo in the static, a ghost in the machine, it's automatic. My heart skips a beat, a familiar glitch, an old connection that I can't quite switch. Off and on, the signal comes and goes, a phantom feeling only my memory knows. You're the bittersweet hum in the background noise, just an echo in the static, a forgotten choice. I wonder if you hear it too, a whisper of me, a shade of blue. When a certain song comes on your drive, does a part of us still feel alive? Yeah, a part of us still feels alive. In the static, just an echo, fading in and out of sight. In the static, good night. The world outside is moving way too fast. Headlights paint the ceiling as they're flying past. But in this room we're slowing down the time. Your silhouette is all I see, a perfect crime. The city's buzzing with the low and distant hum, but all I'm listening to is the rhythm of your thumb as it traces constellations on my skin. Tell me every secret, where do I begin? Don't need to talk, your eyes are saying volumes. We're caught up in these quiet, sacred customs. The air is thick with things we'll never say aloud. Lost inside this feeling, lost within the crowd of two. Wrapped up in this velvet midnight, nothing matters but your body next to mine. Every breath you take is a sacred sound. Here with you is the only truth I found. Let the sunrise wait, let the world just spin. I'm drowning in the heaven of Got that lo-fi playlist on the stereo low, watching shadows dance and putting on a show. You got that sleepy smile that pulls me right on it, forgetting all the places that I've ever been. This feels like home, a place I've never known. A quiet conversation in the undertone of your laughter and the way you look at me. You set a part of my own spirit free, don't need to talk. Your eyes are saying volumes. We're caught up in these quiet, sacred customs. The air is thick with things we'll never say aloud. Lost inside this feeling, lost within the crowd of two. Wrapped up in this velvet midnight, nothing matters but your body next to mine. Yeah, every breath you take is a sacred sound. Here with